Hello, my friends. It is your friend, CryptoFace. And I have an urgent warning, a major warning, and a message to give to you. And I'm going to show you why I believe what I'm going to tell you. And what I'm going to tell you is that I believe this window that we've had for the past week, 2 weeks of just amazing trading and price action, healthily volatile on SUI, on Bitcoin, just the amazing trading back to back to back to back to back that we've had this past week and a half, 2 weeks. These windows open and then they close. I believe the window for now has closed. As of right now, the window's closed. And it sucks. Sucks. But this is the time. Let me say this. I can only speak for myself. This is the time where if I was just everything I made would be given back. And I'll tell you why. We are at a point of indecision, tough acting, tenactin, where we are seeing and going to see quick moves up, quick little moves down, quick little moves up, quick little moves down, maybe big move up, maybe big move down. So it's just we're at a point of this spiraling node right here, just boom, boom, it's spiraling. And this, when we see these patterns, they end up doing more weird shit. Couple of things here. So, first off, to everyone who has just joined us in Market Cypher, whenever we have a good time, a bunch of new people join, welcome. Make sure you watch Basic Strategy. There is no rush. Watch the tutorials. There's no rush. Take this time to watch other Market Cypher traders, study, see how they're doing it. Jason Casper, Alexo Crypto, Evan Aldo, Trader Geo, to name a few, and there's more out there. The reason why the past 2 weeks have been such a success is because we have had large time frames backing us up, right? In this case, money flow coming down, momentum coming down, on the 2-day, the monthly, the daily, right? And we had lower time frames basically showing the same thing. Amazing lower time frame entries and patterns. Shorten the greens on the 10-minute, the 15, the 30-minute, playing the momentum waves. Playing the patterns. But all good things, like all things, come to an end. And what I'm seeing is different. Different indications. I don't have confidence. The confidence is gone. The confidence of what it's going to do next is gone. Now, the confidence on what Bitcoin was going to do before, we nailed it. Nailed it. In fact, let me pull it up here. We nailed it. Nailed it. Boom, we nailed this pattern. We're like, it's going to come up here. Boom, come back down and complete this. Once it did this, complete this, then come back. And then now after this, it's kind of, we don't know. We don't know. There's cases where it could, this is bullish and it goes up on a run. And cases where, it rolls over and goes down. So, I am, and also we did good because we traded during the week with the foundational money. Now it's Friday. The smart money's hands off. We got the weekend. The smart money's hands off. And the manipulation is hands in, where it's low volume, but someone who can is going to blast some shit on 3 different exchanges, move the price, put a derivative leverage play, and then boom, 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 boom. And while the whole day it's doing this weird, boring, volatile flip, tricking you in and out of positions, I'm telling you, it's not, man, I'm telling you. I'm out. I'm out. We are at the end of this pattern. It could do either, and it's already starting to act weird. It's already, the environment is changing. Every 2 weeks or so, every month or so, our trading environment changes, and we have to adapt to it. It sucks, but if you don't adapt to it, you get wrecked. And everything you've made, everything you've gained, whoo, you can give it right back and give it back quick. In a bunch of little pieces, a big loss, then a bunch of little ones, a couple big losses, a couple small. I'm telling you. Now, there's going to be people out there who are like, oh, we know what's going to happen next. And, oh, we're just to come to my signals group and whatever. God bless them. This is the long game. We're in this for the long term. Taking it, here's an example, the 12-hour, right? So we're getting cross-act and connect. Different time frames showing different things. What does that mean? Shit's going to be going crazy. The 12-hour, trigger waves to the downside. These trigger waves played out. We got another one. Man, this has me thinking this thing is going to roll over. This looks like it can roll over, but it's coming up on momentum. Is this going to make another wave up like this, or is it going to roll over? That's what I'm looking for on this 12-hour. This 12-hour, bearish. The 2-day, bearish. So I'm still bearish on the larger time frame. Absolutely. But, when we zoom in a little bit, let's say the 4-hour, we do have money flow coming up, a little momentum coming up. We're fighting against, so size matters in trading, in price action. Size matters. In football, the bigger team wins. The little teams might score once in a while and slip around. The little running back might go under between a big guy's legs once or twice during the game, but the rest of the plays, that big guy is going to squish the little guy, and the little guy's going to die and break his collarbone. So, for example, this 4-hour money flow is coming up. Momentum's got nice little trigger waves coming up. Our size are tight. This might actually be a good little, maybe this comes up, pops up, turns into something. But it's not really backed up by these larger time frames right now. And man, this is the type of move where it's like, if it does come up, it comes up quick. Everyone's hella hype on Twitter, and then boom, it gets cracked down. I don't want to be in these moves unless I'm attentive. I don't want to be in these moves where it's one wick and then that's it. Just boom, 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 boom. And, listen, hey, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I am just going off of how I like to trade. In this wicky, empty, thorny, volatile price action isn't the way. When we're at the end of this pattern, we're at the end of a real pattern. We're at the end of this pattern, and it's 50-50. On a Friday, with the weekend coming up, prime for manipulation. That's when the big money pulls back, smart money pulls back, sees what happens, let some structure start coming in, new structure. This structure is complete, building complete. We played it nice in between. You know, maybe these lower, maybe the 3 hour and the 4 hour will start bleeding into a higher time frame. Maybe. But nah, this ain't nicely curved. This isn't nice curvature. Momentum's heavy to the downside. In the red on money flow on the daily. RSIs are in the middle. This is mid-range shit right here. This is middle of the range, which is not where you want to be. We like being at the bottom, longing on a bottom, shorting on the top. Right now, it's in the middle. This is not where we want to try to pick a side and get screwed with this mind game shit. I'm out. And I'll tell you what the hardest part about it is I don't want to be. I want to stay in. You know how great these last couple weeks have been? We've been making hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, doing giveaways sent to the piggy bank. I love this shit. I wish it could be, man, I'm telling, man, I love it. I love it. These are the good times. They were good times. Man, it sucks when your good times end up being all for nothing and you give it away because you start to gamble. And instead of letting the market bring you in, the market brings you into where you can't refuse. Ooh, this move, I cannot refuse this move. I cannot refuse this move. This looks so damn good. Right now, it doesn't, it's just, there's too many variables. Too many variables. Like when we're if you're car shopping, you know which car, that's the car I want. Not, that car maybe And listen, like I said, maybe you're different. Maybe you're different. Maybe you'll trade this weekend, trade it great. I'm not saying there's nobody out there that can't. But there's a balance. There's a balance to this life. No amazing trader that I know has his head up his ass inside the charts every single day like an addict. They trade maybe, at most 4 or 5 days a week. Sometimes sometimes I leave. Sometimes I don't trade. So we go on vacation, gone for the week. So if you're not confident, don't do it. The gut feeling, following your gut is it's not always easy to do, but it can be. And I've learned that my gut's always right. My gut's always right. When my gut says, I'm staying out of this. This isn't really, it's thorny, weird, stupid volatility. This isn't good for you, CryptoFace. CryptoFace, this is not how you like to trade. It's pretty much always right. Now, there have been plenty of times where I've said, I ain't trading. In fact, two of my record-breaking I know at least one, but maybe even two of my record-breaking trades were hours after I said, I'm not trading this shit. Or I'm not trading today. One of them was when I got back from vacation for a week. the day I got back, I'm like, I just came back from another country. I sure as hell ain't trading today. 2 hours later, boom, $1 million profit trade. So, yeah, I want to see what Bitcoin does. The week has played on. We knew this week was going to be great. It was a great week. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see what happens here. The high time frames are obviously still bearish, and we have certainly come down. The price has certainly come down. You know, you take off the log. You know, we've dropped a lot. Bitcoin's went down pretty damn good. We fulfilled our prophecy. The Rahilador prophecy has been fulfilled. But it zigzags in between. When you add that spicy leverage in between, whoo, dangerous game. It's obeying the original spider. These are 1.0 spider lines. Serious shit. Serious. Man, you know what my gut tells me? My gut feels like it wants to come up, and then it's gonna get cracked down. My gut tells me it's gonna try and fail. That's actually, I don't know if it's my gut, but that's what my I have a superpower. I can know what's going to be on TV before it's on. I used to go to bed watching TV at night as a child, and as a man, I grew up, and now I have a superpower. My superpower, I'm television boy. I'm TV man from TV land, and I know what's on TV. Without even knowing, I'll just think of something stupid in my head, and then it's a TV show and a movie on TV. And it's that special power that leads me to believe there's some fuckery going on here, and it's gonna be wicky thorny bullshit. It's gonna wick and get wrecked. But all this trading shit in between is going to be a nightmare. A nightmare. A nightmare. So what I want to do, I might have to handcuff myself, because I want to trade like nobody's business right now. I just had the most amazing 2 weeks. It was so fun and so good. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. But it's not up to me what the markets do. It is up to me what I do. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. And I know that right now I can't put in a confident trade, because when even if it ends up being right, if it's going against me beforehand, I'm going to flop out. Then I'm going to flop and grope in, then flop and grope out, then flop and grope in, and flop and grope out. And so if you're not confident, it'll kill you, even if you are right, because, oh, fuck this, I'm getting out. Oh, shit, I was right. Oh, let me get back in. Oh, fuck, let me get back in. And you get fee blendered. We call it fee blendering. Fee blendering. Don't get flea flicker blender. Planetar is at $80. God dang, Planetar, dang, look at that money flow. Ooh, that money flow's curving on the inside. Ooh, come on, Planetar. I don't know. Oh, boy. We need that to be outwardly curved, man. I don't know, man, what Trump doing. I'm going to wait till next week. Maybe next week things will recover. So be careful. This weekend, boy, I'll tell you, this weekend's going to, ooh, boy, I'll tell you. And that doesn't mean there's not going to be big moves. There's going to be big moves, manipulation and bullshit, but everything in between is going to be horrible. I cannot stress enough. That people should be using a prop firm. If you're, instead of putting all your money on the line with some Chinese derivative exchange, and if you lack discipline and you find yourself fucking up, you have to try Breakout Prop. You pay a little bit of money to get a shot at basically 100 times your money. So basically $1,000 gets you shot at 100,000. Really, it's actually 800 though. It's even less than that. $800 gets you shot at $100,000. You make 10% without losing 5%. If you can do that, boom, you get a 100K funded account. Just this week, my own brother got an $800 account for 100 grand, passed the test in one trade, boom. Then went short again after he got his funded account, boom. Made 20 grand profit, withdrew it. Bang. It's not always like that. I'm not saying you go ham with one trade and go, brr, just go all in on one trade. You know, small wins, small losses, big wins. Let the big ones catch you by surprise. Golly, I want to trade so bad. This darn thing keeps changing. Man, I want to long this so bad. I want to long this top so bad. After this whole spiel of me telling you guys this, I'm telling you, but you know what happens? I long this top, and at the first pullback, I'm gonna get fluttered out. And now I missed the move sitting here talking to you people. I shouldn't have even made the video. Shit, man. Damn, this RSI looked good on the low time frame. What time is it? We might have to cancel this video and go long. Also, let me see here. If you haven't already, see, look at that. Look at that volatility. Look at 8,909. Oh, it looks so good. Boom. Look. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Real time. I know it's a messy chart. Look at these candles. This is exactly what I mean. This is the mind game shit that you. Look at these candles. Well, woo, there we go. Oh, boom. Look at that. I'm telling you. Danger, danger, danger. Danger, danger, danger. Let those little pencil necks on Twitter talk shit and say, oh, no, that's fine. Fuck, forget that. If you have not checked out Antarctic Exchange, you don't know what you're missing. I've already made like $600 on the liquidity pool. I put like 30, 40 grand to the liquidity pool. Lowest fees. This is an exchange that is self-custody. It's a decentralized exchange, but it looks and acts like a centralized exchange. But you hold all your shit. So, there's no one hacking the company, no one fucking you, no doing weird shit. Video coming soon on Antarctic Exchange. This one we've been waiting for a long time. And yeah, this is the exchange for the people, of the people, by the people. And what that really means is everyone gets a piece of the action, the fees, and the liquidity pool. So check it out. Links in the description. I believe the Market Cipher code is still active. That's right, the Market Cipher 50% off code. Code Jason. Let me type it out. Let me spell it out for you. It's Jason Stratham, all lowercase, for 50% off marketcyphertrading.com. Boy, this price action. Boy, I tell you. I'm telling you, this is man. It's coming to the end of this pattern. I'm human just like you guys. I'm telling you, this is torture. This is torture. This is torture. This is torture. This low to this boy, I would love to long this. Boy, I would love to long this. My golly. My golly. The 3 hour. We have a super tight trigger wave to the upside. Same with the 4 hour. The 4 hour. So there might be a little something to catch there, but I don't know, man. That's some dangerous shit. It might just be quick. So I need to stop looking at this chart before I get myself into a trade that I'm just going to round trip and close red. I've made my money. Withdraw that shit and send it to a piggy bank. Send it to the bank. Someone who you have to go through a couple steps to get your money. Not just send it to the other, change it to the different account to click one button and get it back. Hell no. I'm starting over. I'm starting my shit back at 300,000. Straight up. Made millions so far this year. Let's fucking do it. I appreciate you all. I want to trade so bad.